Number one, how to use 3 apps at one time. So we're going to open up for this demonstration YouTube. Let's go to the Google folder right here. Go to YouTube, hit the home button. Next, I'm going to open up Google Chrome. And there's a few different ways to do this, but I'm going to show you what I think is just the easiest way to do this. Hit the home button. And then the third app we're going to have open is our music app right here. Hit the home button. Now, if I tap on the recent apps button here, I'm going to first go to YouTube and tap on the YouTube icon and tap on split screen view. And that will automatically put YouTube on the left side of my screen. And now I can go to Chrome, which is going to show up as a recent app because we just opened it. And now I've got 2 apps open at one time. Now, Wayne, you said how to open 3 apps. Well, first, let me show you how to interact with 2, and then I'll show you how to add that third app. So now that we have these 2 apps open here, guess what? I can go ahead and start a YouTube video. I'm going to lower the volume a bit just so it doesn't make a lot of noise. Volume is down. And I'm going to go ahead and play this cool Minecraft video right here. And while this plays, I'm going to then come over here and select something different. Now I have to pause that because of copyright, so I can't let the whole video play. But while this is here, I can be scrolling through on the internet. I can go to Amazon, for example, if I want to do some browsing or some shopping. And I can interact with that while I'm watching a YouTube video here. I can also take the tablet and I can rotate it in the portrait position. And then guess what? If I tap on the 3 dots in the center here and you tap on this option here, it will switch it. So instead of it being left and right, now it's up and down. And this video can play while I'm still browsing through the web. So that's using 2 apps. Let's add a third app to the mix. Now, now our dimensions are off. So I'm going to tap on those 3 dots again. And this time I'm going to move them back to the left and right. And at the bottom here, I can take one of these apps and I can go ahead and drag it up. Now, because we opened up YouTube Music recently, I can drag that one up. I can also drag up, you guessed it, another browser. I can drag up the Samsung browser, or I can drag up the Samsung Notes. So watch this. I'm going to tap on the 3 dots here, and I'm going to switch it, move the YouTube to the left, Amazon to the right, and then I'm going to hold on the Samsung Notes and drag it on the screen. Now, I can have my YouTube video playing here. Here I can have my web browser, and I can have a Notes tab right here where I can take notes on different things that I'm grabbing from YouTube. I can take notes from things I'm grabbing here from Amazon, and I can go ahead and write them right on my little Samsung notepad right here. So that's how you have 3 apps open at one time. But guess what? You can do more than 3 apps. You can actually do 4 apps because you can now do what's called a floating app as well. Now, there are rare scenarios where you would want to have so many things open, but I just want to show you what you can do, and then you decide when it makes sense for you. You may want to have, for example, your messages open. You can grab your messages here and drag it to the center, and now it'll open up messages as a pop-up on screen. Now at the top of this little box here for messages, there's a little blue bar. You hold on that blue bar to drag this left or right. You can tap on that blue bar to also shrink this down. You can have it as just a pop-up. Maybe you're texting someone, and when they're not texting you, you just shrink the window down, and when they text you, you tap it, you open up, you respond, and then you just close it back up after. So that is how you multitask on the S10 Fe tablet. And again, as you begin to play around with it, you'll see different configurations that'll make sense for you. Now, guess what? If we want to go back to just 2 apps, I can go to the 2 dots that separate these 2 windows here, and I can just drag down. And now we're just down to one on the left, one on the right. And then I can drag left or right to go ahead and either make this one bigger or make this one bigger. This is actually a great view if you want to look at YouTube Shorts while you're browsing through Amazon. Or I can drag this all the way to close it out and go back to one window. So that is multitasking on the Samsung S10 Fe. Now, let's move on to our next tip. This is more of a hidden feature here. If you grab your pen, bring your pen close to the screen and press the button. This will trigger what is called your screen off memo. and you can begin to write notes even when the screen is locked. I have a passcode on the screen, but just because I brought the pen close and I tapped, it triggered opening up a screen off memo. This is great for when you need to write a quick note and you don't have time to open the tablet, go to your note app. You can simply just bring your pen close, press that button, start a screen off memo, and jot down whatever you need to write down, hit save, and that note is going to automatically save to your Samsung Notes. Now, if I try to tap the screen and I try to unlock it, guess what? It's still going to ask for my PIN. So the cool thing is this works even without putting in your PIN code. Okay, for our next tip, I want to show you how to keep your screen on longer. You're going to swipe down to the right of the camera. Camera's here. Swipe down to the right. Tap on the settings wheel in the upper right corner. From here, we're going to go up to display. And then we're going to swipe up and go to screen timeout. Now, out of the box, yours should be set to either 15 seconds or 30 seconds. I like to set mine normally to either 2 minutes or 5 minutes. That way the screen doesn't go off so often. And also, turn on keep screen on while viewing. The screen will basically use the front camera to determine if someone is looking at the screen. And if it determines that, then it will keep the screen on even if it's over the 2 or 5 minute mark. So this is a very easy way to just keep your screen on longer. Now guys, I want to give a quick plug to one of my new favorite devices. This is the new Samsung Galaxy Ring, a really awesome accessory for those of you that want to keep track of your health stats, for example, sleeping or your steps, but you're not a watch person. Normally you have to have a Samsung watch to track your steps, but with the Samsung Galaxy Ring, this can go ahead and track your stats for you. Again, sleep, your skin temperature, your steps, different things like that. And it links right up with your Samsung phone or with your Tab S10 Fe. It's a cool accessory. I've been using it for a couple weeks. It has over a week of battery life per charge, and it comes with a really cool charging case as well. So definitely check this out. It's a great accessory to go with your Tab S10 Fe, and I'll link on screen here if you want to get more information on that Samsung Galaxy Ring. Okay, next I want to show you a really cool feature that I use so often. This is a feature that will allow you to grab text off of your screen. For example, maybe you are on Amazon and you're doing some browsing and you just want to find something to buy, right? So let's say we were to select this thing right here, and we want to highlight the text on the screen because we want to grab it and copy it. If you long press on the home button for 1 second, it'll put you in this mode here that will allow you to do one of two things. One, I can select text. I'm going to take my pen and just hover over a word and long press, and then it will allow me to select that word. And then I can go ahead and drag. I can basically highlight over this text, and I can select all this text, and then I can come up here and copy it. Once I've copied it, I can take it and paste it into a text message. I can also go to my Samsung Notes app, and I can long press here, and then I can paste that information on the screen here too. Right there, paste. And just that easy, you can basically pull text from any screen. You could be on Wikipedia researching something and you want to copy a paragraph. All you do is hold that home button to go into that mode, and then it will allow you to select any and all text that is on the screen. Now, the other cool thing is in this mode, when you long press, you can use what is called the circle to search feature. You might see something cool on the screen and you want to get more information on it. For example, this little car, I can just circle this and it's automatically going to take this image and throw it into Google search and give me more information on it. And it'll show me exactly where I can buy it. I can even price compare and see, is this actually the best price? Amazon has it for $52.80, whereas online it's much more expensive. So Amazon has the better price. I can also scroll up and look at other websites that might be selling it too, and I can price compare. So this is a really cool feature. You can use this circle to search to basically highlight anything on screen and get more information on it. I love to use this on YouTube or on TikTok. Sometimes you'll see something really cool in someone's video and you're like, oh, what is that? Where can I go to get that? Well, long press, grab your pen, go ahead and circle it, And then you can easily throw it into the Google search and get so much more information on what it is and where it's offered and maybe if the pricing is better. Okay, next, let's go over how to launch the Gemini Assistant. You're going to do this by holding down on the power button in the top left corner. We're going to just press and hold, and this will open our Gemini Assistant. It'll automatically begin listening, so you can just begin talking to it. And there's so many cool things you can do with Gemini. I use it for all kind of stuff. Maybe you have a question, or maybe you want to take a picture of something and get more information about it. I'm going to long press on the button, launch Gemini. Next, you can turn on what is called Share Screen with Live. So when you turn on Gemini Live, when you turn on Gemini Live, you can actually talk to Gemini as if it's a person. So if you show it something on screen, you can ask it questions and have a dialogue, a back-to-back conversation with the AI, which is pretty cool. Let's do a screen share. So right now I'm sharing my entire tablet screen, and I'm going to go to Google Chrome, and I'm just going to ask it a question. Hey Gemini, is this a good price for this little toy?
That Amazon page seems to be for a VTech Get Growing tractor, but the toy in the picture is a completely different Amazon delivery van ride-on toy. The van is priced at $39.99, which is 10% off its list price of $45.99. To figure out if that's a good price, could you tell me which toy you're interested in?
Yeah, the Amazon delivery van ride-on toy for kids.
Okay, the Amazon delivery van ride-on toy is priced at $39.99, which is 10% off its list price of $45.99. To give you a better idea of whether that's a good price, I can look up comparisons to similar ride-on toys or check what other retailers are charging. Would you like to do that?
Sure.
It looks like other retailers are selling the same toy for around $68, which is definitely more than the price you're seeing on Amazon. So it seems like you've found a pretty good deal on this Amazon delivery van ride-on toy. Would you like to know anything else about the toy before you decide?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Or
No.
are you good to go?
I'm good to go.
Okay, have a great shopping day.
All right, guys. So for our next tip, I want to show you how to launch the Gemini AI Assistant. Now, this is a really cool feature that you can use to do some very basic things all the way up to some really advanced things. I don't have the time to go into all the cool things you can do, but let me just give you a little preview of what you can do with Gemini. So the button is going to be in the upper left corner right here. You're just going to long press for 1 second, and this will launch the Gemini Assistant, and it will automatically begin listening. So some of the ways I like to use Gemini are, again, they're very basic. I'll do this. Hey Gemini, can you set a 70-minute timer so I can check my laundry when it's finished?
I've set a timer for 70 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes, with the label laundry. It is scheduled to go off at 11:28 p.m.
So that's a very simple task, but basically it set a timer for me for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And that timer is going to live right up here, and I can always see in the corner that I have a timer that's going. Now, guess what? I could have swiped up and gone to the clock and then gone to timer, and then from there set it manually, but you can ask Gemini to interact with apps on your screen and automatically set those things for you. You can also ask it to open certain apps for you. Maybe you can't find an app on your phone. You can say, Gemini, open this app for me. All the way up to, hey Gemini, I need to buy a present for someone. Can you give me a list of recommendations? Let's try this one actually. Watch this. Hey Gemini, Christmas is coming up and I have no idea what to get for my 8-year-old daughter. Can you recommend 5 hot toys?
It's exciting. Shopping for an 8-year-old girl is fun.
Now, you don't always have to listen to it as it talks it through. You can just have it come up and then you can browse through it like this. So let's see, interactive tech pet, DIY crafting kit, advanced Lego building set, a creative tech gadget, a trendy board or logic game. So this is pretty cool. It gave us 5 different recommendations, and you can then get a lot more granular with your follow-up question. You can say, oh, I like number 3. Can you let me know what retailer sells that? And then it will find it for you. So Gemini does a ton. I don't have the time to get into all the cool things you can do, but that's just a preview of what you can do with Gemini Assistant. Another really fun thing, this is if you get bored, you can launch what is called Gemini Live. So it opens up here, tap on share screen with live, and just tap on share screen. And now that you're in the live mode, you can talk to Gemini as if you're talking to a person. Hey, Gemini, can you tell me a really funny joke?
Okay, I've got one for you. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
An impasta.
Get
Oh,
it?
that's so funny. That's good. Do you have another good one?
Of course. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Oh, that's
Get
so
it?
funny.
Make up everything?
Okay, last one. Gemini, tell me a Christmas joke specifically.
Okay, last one coming your way. What do you call a snowman with a habit? A snowboard. Laughing out loud. Hope that tickled your funny bone.
Oh,
Anything
man.
else I can help you with?
That's it. So that's a preview of what Gemini Live looks like, which is a really cool feature where you can basically talk back and forth with Gemini. You can do a lot more than just have have a silly conversation. I've taken a picture of something and said, "Hey, Gemini, what is this?" And it will look it up and help me find it. So anyway, just grazing the surface of what you can do. The Gemini assistant is so much more advanced than the normal assistant that used to be there, which was just the basic Google Assistant. So definitely play around with that and see all the cool things you can do with it. Okay, for our next tip, I want to show you the app Edge. Now on the right side of the screen, you'll see a little gray bar right here. And when I swipe into the gray bar, it'll bring up what is called your app Edge. And this is basically a shortcut menu you can use to add apps that you use often. So no matter what you're doing on the tablet, you can always just swipe over to bring up this menu. If I'm in Google Chrome, for example, I'm on a website, I could still swipe over and bring up this quick menu. This is great for needing to take a quick note. I can even drag an app from this menu here, just press and hold and drag it over, and I can automatically jump into split screen, or I can drag it to the center and have it open up as a pop-up window. And I can drag from the corners here to shrink this down or make it larger, or drag from this blue bar here if I want to put it in the corner of the screen. Now this is really great because again, maybe you're doing some online shopping and you just want to take some quick notes of things that you're looking at. Well, have this note open at the bottom here, and you can highlight some on-screen text, copy it, paste it here, and then you can keep on browsing. So again, all this comes from the app Edge. Now you can customize this menu by tapping on this pencil in the bottom corner. This will allow you to select what apps are going to show up in this menu. Maybe you want to have a shortcut to your Google or your Gmail, excuse me. And if you add after, I think, 6 apps, it'll jump to a dual menu that'll have 2 sets of apps. So watch this. I can add my calculator there. Now it has split into a list of 2. And let's see, what else do I want to put there? Let's also add my YouTube music so I can quickly open this up and listen to music while I'm on my tablet. So you can add lots of apps here. And now, again, when you're using it, you can just swipe over to bring up this menu here. And then you have all these apps that are a quick shortcut for you to access. That is your app Edge. Now I want to give another quick plug, and this one is going to be for the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 8. This is a really sweet watch that I've been using for a couple of weeks now. This is a really sweet watch that helps me to, one, look stylish. Got this nice little band on it here. It allows me to keep track of my steps. I can check my notifications for text messages, for emails. I can answer calls on this. I can ping my tablet or my phone if I ever lose it. And you can do a bunch of other cool stuff with it as well. One of the best things it's for is for your workout tracking. If you're someone who likes to run, walk, lift weights, and you want to keep track of your heart rate in real time, you can use this to basically keep track of all those health stats. And this is just a really sweet watch. Came out this year. And if you're interested in some cool companion products to go with your tablet, I would say check out this watch. I'll make sure to link it on screen right here so you can see the current price and all the other promotions that are available. Okay, for our next tip, I want to show you how to launch the camera with this cool hidden feature. Now, basically, by double tapping on the power button, it'll automatically launch your camera just like this. Double press, it'll automatically wake up the tablet, and then it will launch the camera. Now guess what? This will work whether your tablet is on or off. So right now I'm on the home screen. I'm going to double tap on the power button and it'll automatically launch the camera. And look, my screen is off. I'm going to double tap the power button. It'll wake up and go right to the camera. This is a great way to ensure you never miss any important moments. So definitely great to know about that. Now, some of you might say, I don't plan on using the camera very much, so that's pretty useless to me. Well, if you say that, here is another thing you can do with that gesture. So if I swipe down to the right of the camera and I go hit the power button, I can then tap on side button settings, and then where it says double press, I'm going to tap here, and I can change what happens when I hit that double press. Maybe I don't care about opening the camera. Maybe I'd rather open up something more useful like my Samsung Notes. Maybe I'd like it to trigger a screenshot. Or maybe I want it to trigger just another app altogether. I can hit that bottom option, and now I can select which app opens when I hit that double tap. Some of you might say, I want it to open YouTube. Well, now if we hit that double tap, it'll automatically open up YouTube. So that's a really easy alternative if you're someone who says, hey, I'm not going to be doing a lot of taking pictures with the tablet, but I will be doing other things. Then I would tell you consider remapping that button so that it launches something else. I'm going to go ahead and change it and take it back to just opening the camera. If you've gotten value out of any of the tips shared so far, make sure by you tapping that button, it lets YouTube know that you find it a helpful video, and in turn, they will take that feedback and they will push it out to more people. So I truly appreciate you taking a quick moment and doing that to help the video be successful. Let's move into our next tip, which is how to change the wallpaper, the background of the tablet. And I'm going to long press on the home screen, and here is our menu option for wallpaper and style. Let's tap here. And so this is the default wallpaper. Now I can go to change wallpaper, and there are some options. If I tap on this arrow, these are some of the built-in wallpapers, which it just isn't enough. I want more options. If we go to gallery, I can actually select a picture that I've taken on the tablet. I just took this picture. I can make this picture my background. So that's how you can select one of your own pictures and make it the background of the tablet. Let's hit our back button. There are some more options here under graphical I can select. There's some options under colors I can select as well. And there are these two other options here. Okay, so I really didn't like a lot of those options that were available for the wallpapers. So the next best option is to go to the Play Store and search for an app called Backdrops. This is an amazing app that has so many great wallpapers, and you will be able to select from some really fun options to make your tablet look more unique. We're going to hit open. I'm not going to allow for notifications. And then it's going to show us a list of just really awesome high resolution wallpapers that you can use for your tablet. So if we go through here, it usually takes me a few seconds to find one that I like. And so far, these are pretty good. Let's keep looking, keep looking. And I actually have this one on one of my other devices right now, which I like that one a lot. I'm going to go with this one right here. This one's really fun. So I'm going to hit set, swipe up, and I'm going to just set it as my home screen wallpaper. Hit the home button. And now I've got this really nice wallpaper. So this is just one of many great apps you can download to give you some really cool wallpaper options. Another cool one is an app that is called Wally, which is W-A-L-L-I. Check out this one as well. This one's going to have some really great wallpapers. There's an app called Zedge. That's another popular one as well, which is right here. So those are just a few recommendations to get some better wallpapers to make your tablet really stand out. Now, one more really clutch accessory for this tablet is this Anker portable charger. Now, this Anker charger is pretty awesome. So this will allow you to actually charge up to 4 devices at one time. So I can actually charge my tablet via the USB cable right here. So that's one, and it retracts back in. Next, I can use this second USB-C that's automatically plugged in that also doubles as a hook to actually be able to carry the tablet. And then on the side here, excuse me, the battery pack. And then on the side here, I have 2 more ports. So I have another USB-C port and I have a full USB 2.0 port as well. This is powerful enough to actually charge a laptop. So it would charge probably this tablet, I want to say at least 1.5 to 2 times, if not more. Normally I carry this with me so I can keep my portable laptop charged, or if I forget to charge it, I know I'm always going to charge this, and therefore I'm always going to be good to go. So I'm going to link this one on screen right here. This thing I bring literally everywhere I go because I never have to worry about like my phone. If my phone battery is low, I know this is going to help me out. Same thing with my laptop and my tablet. So definitely look into getting one of these. And Christmas is coming up. This is such a great gift to get the man in your life. Who doesn't like an amazing battery pack to keep all those tech devices charged? So anyway, quick plug for that cool little device there. All right, guys, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you guys found this helpful. If it was, hit that like button down below. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. If you can do me one quick favor, let me know in the comment section down below what tip was the most helpful for you. And also, if you have a really great tip that you used the tablet before that I didn't share, drop that in the comment section as well. Sharing is caring, and it will help someone else who is new to this tablet and just learning all the things that they can do. All right. I will link some videos on screen here, some other recommendations of videos that you'll find helpful, so check those out too. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and as always, have a good one.